Every 100 years, oh Lord. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
And we're back with Sinclair's. Oh god, that's I'll give you an idea. That wasn't me doing that. Oh no. Yeah, so we're playing this on the original Wii. Wii, my old Wii from like 2007. And Christ, man, it's been so long since I played this and missed it. This is by far one of the best games. But yeah, we're back here and playing it. That's kind of... Oh. You know what? I've done this one. Don't suffer with the nunchuck just screwing I feel like this is gonna be a recurring thing. It's not even gonna be the battery here that screws up. It's the nunchuck just stops working. Oh lord. Well, at least now I know I need to get new one. I love how Bowser's entire plans for most games at this point have just been to live the entire castle state. And then New Super Mario Bros. It was basically take over the castle itself. So Mario died. The end.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Finally, you're awake. Let's play. It feels good being back in this game again. The intro here feels off though. Let's play hide and seek. If you catch all of us, we'll tell you about where you are. It feels weird playing this like in the start because you can't spin jump at first. Thankfully, I know where each of the spots are for them. Gotcha. You caught me! show a hand, Frida. I also know is in here. But I have very fond memories of this game a lot. Like, I knew I should have had. The memories of this game I have are by far my best. Best of a Mario game. I can't believe I let myself get killed. Oh, you killed all of us. Maybe you really can help Mama. And there she is. I've been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. My name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. To save your special one, you'll need the power to travel through space. Luma can give you this power. I will entrust you with his care. You now have the ability to spin. Shake the Wii remote. Disaster has struck us, just as it is visited you. With Luma, I hope you can rescue the Grand Stars. This is gonna be a recurring trend for a while, isn't it? May the stars shine down on you. Shake to spin. Spin into things that look break cool. You can even spin enemies to stun them. So one thing, it says shake the Wii, which you can do, but what the game never tells you, you can actually make some work too. Actually, of having the motion sensor. Because maybe people don't realize the nunchuck does have light motion sensor. And to actually detect still want something to shake. Like your you can use the nunchuck playing this game again. I'll transform into a Slam Star. This game, by far, still my opinion, is one of the best games just out there in the world. Between the music gravity in this game that just feels crazy. We've been waiting. That's a Grand Star. We have to save it. They're using the Grand Star to power that awful machine. It looks like it's working, so we have to do something before the Grand Star's power is drained. Quick, find a way to stop it. How long ago I really played this game? Years and years back. I know I got it probably online. Around that time. But I'll say this is Mario instead. That's thank you, game. This was actually probably my second game next to Super Paper Mario, funny enough. Which I do personally love Super Paper Mario as well. I just bumped the mic. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun game. Try not to hit the microphone with the Wii. We're worried about the TV, but we're worried about the microphone. I always love the look of this place, even when it's dark. I wish you could explore it without like the first star in it. Just see what everything is in the dark. The beacon is lit again. It shines weakly, maybe only as bright as a Class 6 star, but at least the poor Lumas will survive. Oh, thank you for saving the Grand Star. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to Akala Observatory. It's my home, and also home to the Lumas. You see, we travel the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. A strange force had latched onto our ship, pulling away star bits and our power source, Power Stars. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state, in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the Power Stars and discovered the power to cross the universe.
Please.
Please, I have a request. This observatory uses star power to project images of the galaxies that are scattered across space. And there is a chance we can use our few remaining stars to look for other power stars.
Look!
These round rooms called domes, we observe galaxies from domes such as these. But the only one that is still working now, powered by the star power you restored, is this one, the Terrace. Please go to Terrace and try to recover the power stars from the galaxies you can see from here. If we do that, we'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. Then perhaps we can pursue the thieves who ran off with the power stars. So a little upsetting thing that That actually did happen too when I load up this game, unfortunately. I don't know how it is, or maybe it's just on my old SD card. So my save files were actually blank. So everything here is brand new game. Which isn't a problem. I absolutely wholeheartedly love this game. And will, and always have been 100%. But unfortunately, it's just not working. Also, I always just look at this place in the dark. Too. It's so surreal, personally. And then you see the bomb area there isn't even fully lit up. It's neat. Welcome. This dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here, we can gaze upon distant galaxies. Once this lunar transforms into a pole star, he will guide you to those faraway galaxies. Simply point your star at a pole star and press A. These are the galaxies that can be observed from this dome. The numbers represent their distance from the observatory. The bigger number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the farther you'll be able to travel. Yes, it's undeniable. We're detecting power star energy patterns in this nearest galaxy. But I must warn you that the evil energy runes are off the charts. Please be careful. And now it's time for the greatest opening music in all of this. The soundtrack of this game is just... First, secrets. I never actually were like playing like versions of like other Mario songs. Things like that. Probably gonna be hearing the controller go off in the background. The same room. Alright, I'm screwing around. Let's go. My friend is on the but thankfully I don't need it, because I'm... see, something fun about these, they actually never knew why we don't either. If you hit the brakes, they break. And I think in one of those, they actually do get this. bumped my microphone again. We're gonna have to be really careful with this one. Or I'm just gonna have to use the Wiimotes of the nunchuck. And away. I don't feel like doing the main star. I think this is in the main star. Names are, but you find that they basically give out a bunch of star bits, which is really nice. More super books. Compared to other traditional Marios, is that it's in 120. I think it's 50 star bits also whatever the case, points aren't really used for anything in this game. Unlike Mario Galaxy 2, where they're just used to gamble. Star bits are going to be everything we need. A lot.
Oh, yeah.
Those are star bits. To Lumas, they are the tastiest, most delectable treat imaginable. Aim your Wii remote at the screen and pointer at them to pick them up. Once you have some, shoot them by aiming and pressing the B button. Why don't you give it a try? Aim at me and feed me some star bits. Mmm, tasty. Let's call those little morsels my fee for this lesson. You can also shoot them at enemies and feed them to hungry Lumas. Either way, I'm sure Starbits will be a big help in your adventure. We may want to make some adjustment. What do you mean the battery's already at 0.5%? I literally, these are brand new batteries. A snack of.
Yes! Whee!
I don't know if it makes it funnier or just because how frequently the mirror will come up.
Whee!
And I Hello, you. I've got a hungry friend up ahead. You don't mind sharing your snacks, do you? I think I have enough actually. I think he needs like 50. Another fun thing is to basically take out enemies, if you break them, they drop star bits. But if you stop them, they drop So it's a good way to basically choose between if you need currency or if you need low life. And hey, welcome to the stream, Jaden. Yeah, they already made the game version of the Mario Galaxy movie. I got early access. Because, you know, my dad works at Nintendo. How about now? If this is better, because my microphone's been a little bit away from me due to the fact I have an actual Wii and I've already bumped it once. This should be a lot better here. Yeah, the setup I have right now for where the mic position is and stuff. Oh, the game audio is too loud. Oh. How's that instead? The microphone is starting to peak a bit more. That's good to hear, because I know this game gets pretty loud. But for good reason. I mean, it's just by far one of the greatest games. And just enough. That's it, I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform! You think this is where a lot of people had their inflation fetishes started? Like, I'm not wrong, like going back to watch things like Billy and Mandy, for instance. Ow. Probably more so from horror cartoons. Yeah, I was about to say, because, like, going back and watching things like Billy and Mandy, for instance, there was a lot of interesting stuff in that show. I remember the one episode where Mandy had, like, the zipper and stuff, like Grimm's zipper from his robe, and they were just taking things off of or opening and closing stuff. She just shoves her way into Smirk. If the older cartoons didn't turn you into a furry, they definitely gave you some other kinks. And oh yeah, for it to show up on Tubi. I need to give that a look, honestly. Because hearing that, like, that does really make me happy to hear. Especially when it comes to shows like Ed and A. Alright, let's see. And... yeah, we don't need the life. Away! This is one of those galaxies I do feel that does feel off, where it's like, it feels like you're not supposed to go under it, but also, I just remembered something. I'm Super Mario! Rouge the Bat turned me into a furry. I don't know what awoke in mine more. I think it was probably Rivet from Ratchet and Clank, where I just start confirming, okay, yeah, I like this. And Galaxy... well done, brave explorer. You've discovered a new galaxy. Collecting power stars will expand our range of vision. Perhaps the event will include the enemy base. Galaxy isn't so much a trippy game. Like, Galaxy 1 and 2, I will... like, I've already said, as is, they are fantastic games and high recommendations. Like, play them however you can, essentially. King Caliente's Battle Fleet. Because what I do want to do for stream here is, we are going to be doing a full 100% playthrough of the game. Across multiple streams, obviously. We're not doing it all at once. Although I'm debating if we should do, like, Luigi Galaxy, too. For, like, stream. Like, if we should just get the 120 with Mario and then call it a day. Or if we also do it with Luigi. Because it's the same game over, but Luigi does have differences. You said the game and I just lost. Ah. Well, it's okay. It was rigged from the start. And because I know this game also like the back of my head. But first... secrets. I'm gonna save that first, because I forgot if there was something in here beforehand. Because I want to save it for the chumps. Case. Okay, no, there wasn't anything in here. You transformed into Rainbow Mario! You're invincible! I also just really enjoy the invincibility music in this game. Although invincibility just does not last long. Like, that was it. It lasts like about 20 seconds, I think. Which is a little upsetting. Ow. Like, it's a little upsetting it lasts so short. But I guess I can understand why. see. I know there's typically more secrets around these parts, too. You promised me gold coins today. Here's your gold coin, Heavy. Mine. I said I promise I get you the gold coins. I didn't say I didn't promise I get you them. Or hang on, I just need to rob some people. So neat thing about this game too, is when you do the spin and the ground pound together as well, you do the homing ground pound. And these little things here, if you shoot them with a star bit, they pop coins out. They're useful for a pinch. So King Caliente, he is more or less just Meiboss of sorts. And really easy to take down. It's just basically you're playing tennis. And then he shoots out like the Potaboos, which are more effective than I remember them being. An easy fight to begin with, nothing major. It's a good way to round off the first galaxy. Alright, off we go. So, I do want to go back here real quick for one more thing, because there was a star launcher that we ignored. Because the devs did think of this, if you don't have enough star bits for that one Luma, there is secrets to be had. Because a fun thing of this game, there's a lot of alternate stars and pathways. And that's before we get to comets. Also, it's just good to have more star bits, because we are going to need so much of this stuff. And right here... So problem is, if you don't have enough, what do you do? Or I might be misremembering this with another galaxy, where you just kind of go in a loop. If we just go in a loop, we'll just exit. Yeah, it looks like we just go in a loop. Yeah, I'm forgetting things already. So let's go Honey Hive. The Mario takes flight. And here's where more interesting ideas came from.
Yes.
So, a little fun thing here. One, there's an extra life here. But another fun thing is that you can't see it here, but if you go into first person, well, if my pointer wasn't there, you got star bits that form an M off to the side there. And I think if you're playing as Luigi, they form an L. Welcome to Honey Hive Kingdom. Our queen rules this land. I think if in the Luigi playthrough, it's an L and hey, how you doing, Hope? How you doing there, Hope? Welcome to the stream. Ow. Stop that! What was in here? Ah, yes. Money. That's good to hear and know. Ow. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, welcome to the stream. Money. Alright, let's see up here. And more secrets. So there's a fun detail I always did enjoy about this game too. These guys, they run away from you when you're Mario, and eventually just flip over. But here's a fun interaction. You transform to be Mario. Hold A to buzz around. Aside from the fact you can fly, you still have access to your full moveset too, aside from triple jump and side somersault. These guys, they actually actively chase you. No. But that's not a problem. Now I wonder, can we... Don't... Oh, wait. Nope. Not high enough. I thought we could get up there. Oh yeah, and getting soaked also gets rid of the power-up. Because bees do not like water very much. But a great motivator for bees is money. Apparently. Ow. These here. When you're Bee Mario, you can walk on any of these kind of flower platforms, and I believe you have a lot more resistance to honey. So you actually don't get slowed as much. It's really nice details like that I just enjoy. And up we go. that he claimed before we start causing problems. And yeah, slamming into things in B mode is fun. But first, secrets. And I think this is the section where it shows you the mechanic of grabbing coins refills your flight meter. And when B form, you can climb on Hinecone. They did a lot with this in the second game, I do remember that. Like, they had, like, entire levels just based around this idea. And who might you be? A physician, we presume? No matter. We are in most vexing predicament and require assistance. The most furious itchiness plagues our entire being. It must be stopped. Please find the source at once. To be fair, he is a doctor. Licensed, I don't know. And yeah, and this game didn't help with any interesting contents. Especially the one yeah. My thanks, you have shown much bravery, newbie. We trust that we may rely on you in the future. Alright, let's get out here before I get demonetized and lose the money I'm not making. So fun thing, this actually also has 2 interactions depending if you're regular Mario or B Mario. Ah, B! Wait, Mario? Hey, it's you! We escaped from Princess Peach's castle too, but then we thought Bowser would get us and then we got lost with Luigi. Oh, I remember. We found a Power Star. I'm sure you need this, so here, take it. Toad is shining the light right in Mario's face. Yeah, yeah, he is. The Toad interactions are always great, but also, yeah, the light in Mario's face. I love the meme of just Mario of the guy in bed just squinting, and it's fucking Mario squinting looking at Toad. Like, that's where this comes from, too. Because this was the introduction of Captain Toad as well. Mario, your name is Mario, isn't it? That's what I heard from your friends who just arrived. Mario, it has such a nice ring.
Look.
Your friends are waiting for you in the garage. You think they want to tell you something, so you best be hurry over there. Rosalina. We always appreciate you. And I love she's the only character you actually can't bounce on. Because she has a projected force field. But everyone else you can do this to. So now we got Toads walking around everywhere. Captain, what do you have for me? Mario, somehow we made it too. We'll help you get the Power Stars and save Princess Peach. You can count on us, Mario. We're all together in this. The only character that would allow you to smash. Heavy no. Well, maybe, yeah. We're gonna stay. Hey, look! Hey, look! New galaxy. trouble in the tower. Oh no. I will say the only thing I...
Yes.
Oh wait, hang on. And it's the M again. I think on the third galaxy it turns into Luigi. Or when Luigi's actually present. And I plead the fifth to your comment. Oh no. Wait! You know, it's a good thing they give me a lot of lives. I don't know how, I somehow screwed up the auto-scroller. But these are fun because you can just go straight through them. And I think the devs knew how much fun it was to do this, and it begins. Sounds like the game was referencing 2001, the title. I mean, this is 2007, so... It very much could have been. Wait a minute. The dark side of Mario games. Christ. He smiles at me every time I try. It's really fun. Oh no. Great. Great. What do they call it back in the day? Stereo. Now I have my best friend and his wife to torment me. Oh no, we have parents now. Oh no. I think this is the sign that teaches you how wall kick. The famous Gill War. If you want to climb this wall, you better listen up. Stick to a wall after you jump and press A to do a wall jump. Use the string to reach higher areas. Yeah, this is the wall jump board, but here's a fun thing. The side somersault. When the best friend gets married and all you gained is a mom. I mean, it's not the first one at this point, which is the worst part. So now I have two. I have a lot of parents, apparently. I know they're just giving you this to have fun with, but I love doing this with it. Whee! Oh. May the adopted parents succeed and proceed with more caution and love than the biological. Oh, good news, you're already succeeding in that one. Your health grew to 6. If it drops below 4, you'll return to normal. Those are life mushrooms. Double your health, basically. Same. It was such a great mechanic for these kind of games. Odyssey used it again. And there goes the little one. Don't worry, it's a family reunion, guys. Soup Galaxy. What dome are you in? I'm at Soup. Why are you looking for power stars in the Soup Dome? And that's a bot in chat. Okay, you know what? And goodbye. I appreciate the vigor, and I don't think anybody can really truly fix that problem unless you have unless you either have really tight mods or an auto mod for that as well. But it can be helped. I mean, I'm always willing to help, sure. Sure if you want. And ooh, these. So I know we're supposed to go. So we have two options. We can either do this the correct way, or the fun way. And I like the fun way. Ow. Hey. Yeah. Forgot what was over here if anything. Ow. Oh no. Well, be fair, the fun way is the correct way. And it's still M. And yep, that's why. The thing is, we can just go right here, though. Like, there's nothing stopping me from just jumping up there. And these are just fun. Because you die the fun way. Listen. Listen, I said it was the fun way. I didn't say it was the safest way. I did say it was the fun way. I didn't say it was going to be the safe way option. I just said it was fun. I don't know if you're actually required to go up there first or not is the thing. Because I think she still interacts with you even if you're regular Mario. The neighbors are causing trouble again. We would most be grateful for your assistance. Alright, we gotta go beat up the local neighbors. We're being the HOA guys. These plants are too tall. They are 6 inches above regulational height. I know, I measured them myself. I love being up the neighbors. Don't beat up the neighbors. Unless you can. I don't know. I can't legally condone it. Oh crap. I'm pretty sure you can actually do this to him too. Maybe not. So we grab this. I always found it weird that getting a bee mushroom doesn't refill your flight meter. And now he flies sideways more, so it's like now it's a waiting game. And I do not remember how to play this today. Wait, I can't get up there? Ow. Alright, that's it. No more Mr. Nice Plumber. He turned to his side! I was gonna stomp him! Get over here! There we go. You're like in the process of running away from the mess. She's innocent. Trying to get Jade to be like... I'm curious to know what conversation's going on in the chat right now. But I don't know if I want the answer or not. A hungry Luma has appeared. Look at him, he's just a happy little guy. And we got new galaxies to explore. These are more one-offs. Alright. His cat killed so many of my plants, the cat knocked over one. What is it with you? What is it with your cat? What? Abby, what is it with you and your cat? Also, look, a manta ray. We're surfing, and guess what we get to use? Everyone's favorite gimmick on Mario in a Wii game. Motion controls! Oh, but this is your first time race surfing, right? Well then, let me show you the ropes. Oh, this is gonna be hell. Twist and turn left and right. Oh, this is gonna be hell, maybe. I forgot this is the point the Wiimote at the screen one. Oh no. Yeah, to give you an idea right now, I am pointing it right at my screen. Oh no. I think I'm probably going to get a new Wiimote eventually. Or Nunchuck 2. Let me, Oh, Lord. We might have a problem, chat. Wait, I got some there. Oh, wait. Oh. Wait. I'm dumb. Okay. So you wanna know why that screwed me up real quick there? I didn't realize you have to hold the A button down to accelerate. Because in Mario Galaxy 2, they have the flying sections that have the same exact controls. They're automatically accelerators. So you don't have to hold the button down. They just automatically move. I was like for a moment, wait, why is my thing not working? Because I already know my nunchuck is really, really old and shot. This is the original one from 2007. Same with my Wiimote here. Like, all this is the original hardware from like 20 years ago. God, I'm fucking old, man. I don't know about most people, but the motion controls with games like this, though, surprisingly, they're not that bad. 1 minute? Congratulations! You deserve a gold medal! Like, I don't know what it is with me and the motion controls with these games, though. It's like, I've never had that big of a problem. Even with the ball. Yeah, like, I know a lot of people, like, talk about the Manta Ray's controls being rough. But I know the most infamous one is the rolling ball one. Because there's about, I think, 2 to 3 stages dedicated to it. I know we have discovered an enemy base in the region. We can only hope they are not misusing the power of the poor Grand Star. I would have had more issues racing the Penguin Mario 64. Damn. But yeah, I know the rolling ball is one of the more infamous ones. Nintendo made blowing into the mic. Why can't they implement Go! Walter, no. I mean, have you guys ever heard the story of the sedation machine Nintendo actually did patent back in the day for the Game Boy? Like the stuff that releases like laughing gas and all that for patients that are about to undergo surgery. So this was an old, and this actually was patented and everything by Nintendo back in the day. When kids were scared to go under for surgery naturally, ow, oh no, oh no. I think we're going to need a lot of surgery for Mario after this. But, so, what the patent basically was Nintendo patented the ability for... It was a sedation thing that hooked into a Game Boy. Game Boy, like the original, Game Boy from 1985, I think it was? Or 86, whenever it came out, whatever case, it hooked into that, and then when kids were about to go under surgery, it would slowly release the gas as they were playing the game. It was... It's the Let's Play curse, I swear. But what that device was basically used for was it was originally just going to be there to like help kids who were going under surgery. Like ease their minds and stuff beforehand. The thing is, it never got past the patent, but it still exists. Funny enough. Like, Nintendo has a lot of interesting accessories for stuff. So blowing into the microphone and stuff like that, or sucking, as you put it, isn't out of the realm of a possibility. Remember the Wii Vitality sensor? Like, where it would track your heart rate and stuff, and Nintendo was gonna have, like, games that would measure, like, glucose and blood sugar with it. I don't know if... I don't believe that ever got, like, made, but I know it was shown off at, like, conferences at a point. Like, it was a talking point, but never made a scene. Nintendo is a very interesting company that makes everything except what you really want. And then when they do make something you want, then it's like everybody loves them. I say this the moment I saw the Mario Galaxy physical book drop with Rosalina's story. I want to get one of those. You made it. But I won't even need my dad's help to take care of you. Go get him, Mega Leg! Stomp him at the power of your grand star! Whoa, it's just like the trailer! Probably one of the most underused boss concepts that they never actually brought back into... I didn't realize I was under him. Well, I know one of my friends would be happy. By that sight. Depth perception is my worst enemy in this game. Yes, Junior, we hear it all. I don't think there's a way to actually skip dialogue quicker. Or cutscenes in this game, sadly. Alright, for real this time. With more gusto. But I'm surprised that they never brought this concept. I don't think Galaxy 2, if I remember, they didn't actually reuse this concept of like climbing through the boss itself. Because I always love this idea of just like fighting a giant enemy and just scaling it. So like just progressively destroy its power sources and stuff. Anyway, that's one hit, so now the defenses are raised. So we have two methods. We get one bullet bill to hit a grate, and then hit the other, or we do that. You either can destroy a grate, and you have a limited window to get through, or you can just climb over the thing. I genuinely didn't mean to do that. That's smooth. I wanted to show the great elf, but it's like the man just said no, I want him now. And now with that, we have a star similar to our own.
Look.
That ball of fire represents the power of the observatory. We call it the beacon. And the battery meter, too. When you recover a grand star, a little star power will be restored, and the beacon will grow. The Comet Observatory can use that power to fly through the universe. Once all the power is restored, we will even be able to fly to the center of the universe. Oh, the power is on the new dome. The newly opened dome is called the Fountain. It's really quite relaxing. By the way, have you looked at the map? It contains information about galaxies, as well as domes. If you forget the location of a dome, don't hesitate to speak with me. So you might notice on the map, which I always love this detail with the map, and oh shoot, the final trailer drops tomorrow, nice. I love the detail with the map. You don't actually even have to open it up to see what's on it entirely. You can actually just see the domes themselves. You may notice some of these galaxies don't have crowns on them. There's some extra stuff for them later that we haven't discovered yet. Hey you! You got any tasty starbits? If you feed me a bunch of starbits, I'll burst with a snacky happiness and then transform! I'm famished. I need 400 starbits to cure my hunger pangs. Well, it's convenient, pink little devil. We have one for you. And now, the Sweet Sweet Galaxy has appeared. It's a rocky road, alright. This was a charm too, I think Galaxy 2 also missed, was the hungry Lumas on your ship. Just seeing the extra galaxies just spawning in the distance. It's always fun just to go like the top of the spire and the observatory and just see all the galaxies in the distance. You know what? I'm starting to realize when people say doing commentary and gameplay is difficult. Or it's the Let's Play curse. What do you have to say? Don't stop, there's a star around the corner. I can't go any further. How did you even get here? Is what my question is. How'd you get across the giant holes in the floor? But thankfully, the devs are generous enough to put an extra life over a hole. They're also more generous to put no checkpoints here. You know, I'm starting to understand now. Alright, with more feeling. And I always saw this cake. This looks delicious. Especially this right here. Mint chocolate. My man. See? I like this man. He's someone of culture. Hey, we're going back! Alright, I got a question. What are your opinions on mint chocolate? Because I've known so many people who actually don't like it. And it surprises me. Like, I always thought it was like a pretty common flavor to enjoy, but no, I know people who are like, they despise mint chocolate. And that just amazes me. Like, the best way a friend described it is basically enjoy your chocolate toothpaste. Like, one of my friends is one of those people who basically says mint only belongs in gum or mints. And oh boy, everyone's other favorite game, motion controls again. Rolling in the clouds, cause we're rolling. Alright, now let's see if I screw this one up somehow.
Yes!
It's a pretty strong taste whenever mine's involved. Yeah, fair. Hey, now, if you're thinking about just rolling on that ball, you'd better listen to old Bill Ward here. First, jump to get on top of the ball. Alright, you're now on it. Hold the Wii mode straight up. Right, that's it. That's what we call basic position. Now tilt the ball in the direction you want to go, and press A button to jump. If anything gets in your way, smoosh it. Anyway, you'll learn more by doing it yourself. Good luck! So that's the one that a lot of people genuinely just don't enjoy much. Like, I never have much issue with the ball controls between the two games. I know Galaxy 2 especially was, like, notorious for having a lot of missions that had the ball in it. Especially, I know the most notorious is the coin mission, is the purple coin mission in that game too. And so many people hate that one. But yeah, like, my case in point of my proficiency with this. You know, I had to say something, huh? Alright, for real this time. Because you can speed through this pretty quickly is the thing, like... Again, I don't understand what the problem is most people have with this kind of control scheme, because it just never bothered me much. Even in the harder mission later on. Like, it's not that bad. Yeah, well, I may never know. Ow. Alright, I got another good one to ask your opinions on. What are your thoughts on black licorice? This one I know is a much more controversial one when it comes to taste. And I know for good reason. Because for me personally, I like black licorice. Don't think you've had any. Black licorice, it has a very menthol-like taste to it, to put it simple. It's that weird minty menthol. I mean, I personally enjoy it. Because the minty taste, especially jelly beans. Black licorice jelly beans are personally one of my favorite delicacies around Easter time. And they come with a unique name called crows, where it's just an entire bag of them. They've always been, like, I don't know what it is, I just really like them. It'd be nice to give it a shot to see what it's like. Only time I've gotten tired of mints is when taking far too many. Did you take? You say you've taken too many. It just makes me think of that one Sonic thing of like the VAs taking over Twitter, and it's just like Tails, how many mints have you had? You've had 3 tins of mints, Tails. Make it 5. Tails, stop! That's a comically large amount of mints. I love that. Cause true to the canon, funny enough, Tails' favorite candy is mints. Another fun thing is you actually don't need to free them if you don't want to, I think. I think if you're Luigi, you can actually just get up here normal. Or it might be too high for that. Da-da-da-da! Mr. Mario! As the brave captain of the Toad Brigade, I've already discovered a shortcut to the Power Star. Take the Sling Star at the top of the Star Shroom. You really did good there, Toad. This was always a fun little gimmick that I enjoy. When they were incorporating the Silver Stars in a much more organic way. Collect 5, you get the regular Power Stars, so elements of the DS game of Mario 64 come back. But what I always enjoyed about this one, though, a lot too, is I personally like the building of just the bridges. Like how everything just progressively builds together. It's also really snappy and responsive too, which is even more surprising. Like, it doesn't matter how fast I think you go, I don't believe there's really any normal case you can outrun it by accident. And if there is, then I've never seen it before. Or it's so infrequent you can't get to work.
Oh.
It seems a prankster comet has appeared somewhere. Prankster comets have very strange effects on galaxies. If you want to learn more about those curious comets, ask the Luma who knows about such things. So, prankster comets. These are a fun gimmick. They appear randomly, or... they're not even random, I should say. They're on a cycle, is the way to put it. There are several types of comets that will be seen. This one's Speedy. Red comets are known as Speedy comets. These comets are unique in the fact that you have to complete the stage in a time limit. The other comets that are a thing are yellow ones, which are very infrequent. Like, I think there's only 2 or 3 of them in the entire game. But those comets are known as fast foe comets. They make every enemy in the stage much quicker. There's the white comets, which are known as Daredevil comets. Those are, you have one hit and you're dead. And one of them is a boss fight, too. And one of the most annoying boss fights in the game, to Daredevil. But we'll get there when we get there. We're gonna see the death compilation start there. But for the time, we gotta run. There's also the blue comet. There's also blue comets known as cosmic clone comets. They involve having a race with a cosmic Mario or Luigi if you're Ow. The same one too. But they involve racing a cosmic version of yourself to a power star in a set location. I don't have time for you. Fight or flight. Alright, boss fight time. Thankfully, too, they never make you do an actual major boss fight under any of the comets. Like, there's no, like the Grand Star fights, they never have you do any of them under that kind of condition. It's only the May bosses. Which I'm grateful for. But I can only imagine what those would be like if you actually did have to do them like that. Like imagine just doing Mega Legs, but instead of, but it also doubles as a cosmic race. Or bosses got their own unique comets. Alright, back out we go. Back to the fountain.
Whee! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Away! Camilla's airship attack. Oh yeah, this character. And oh yeah, this stage. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it off because I would love to. So there's actually a glitch that you can do to like get stuck in the starship, where you have to bounce off the side of it correctly. I've never been able to do it. Let's see if I can get it. Because you have to like long jump into one of them at like the correct corner. And then you just get stuck into it. Let's see if I can do it real quick. If not, then we'll try another time. Because I actually did manage to knock myself down there, so let's see. I think it's that you gotta like hit the glass area is what it is. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it, yeah. Alright. I've never been able to do it, but it's a fun glitch that you can actually see. It has no practical use, it's pretty much just like you're stuck in there. But it's a it's a fun little thing, just because. Actually, is there anything on the mast? You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. And this is area where the bunnies show you more techniques that... Well, I mean... Yeah. I always question why they show you that here and not somewhere else. Koopa shells. These actually have great multiple effects. For starters, you can spin them into your hand. And you can do that. They also will have purpose later for water levels as well. And nice little secret starbit room. So these guys, they're only shooting fireballs this time. Well, it's a good thing I have a turtle. So here's another fun thing too. Just like Mario Kart. Because I guess the game took some inspiration from that too. Green shells, they go in a straight line where you're aiming. Red shells, on the other hand, they home in on the target, more or less. But red Koopas are really infrequent, so it's like you never get a chance to see it, which is unfortunate. Ow. Oh, she hit me when I got a coin. That's fun. I didn't even lose anything. Bap. Now she's gonna move closer and launch 2 fireballs. Ow. The Magic Koopa ate the shell! I thought I was high enough to hit her, but no, the one Magic Koopa ate the shell. Just pulled the... Okay, that was my fault, but the one Magic Koopa just did the get down, Mr. President. I'm surprised she's only a mini boss and not like we see her more as like a fuller boss or something.
Oh, yeah.
And oh. Enemy base spy! We detected massive energy spikes. What are they doing? So, the terrace looks like it has a blue comet in it. I guess it's time to go show off that. While it's active, because I think it goes away like after like a mission? Alright, Cosmic Comets. As mentioned before, these are more races. Honey Hive, Cosmic Mario Race. Alright, so there is actually a secret as well with this too. Is that when you're actually starting a race, you can in fact, is that you can in fact get a speed boost to get a head start. Let me see if I can do it. Nope. It's a really tough timing thing, but it's basically like you have to hit the crouch button the moment 2 appears, and then the second go shows up, you just blast off. Anyway, time to win a race. Welcome back. Pleasure to have you. I'm racing myself. I'll see if I can show off like the cosmic boost in more missions. Because it is really fun to do, where you just see Mario or Luigi just take off at lightning speed. Alright, back to missions and... Ooh, that's Speed Comet. Ah! Actually, I don't really want to do that right now. Because I think we should go explore something else. Battle Rock Barrage. This is one of the more easier missions. I don't know fully what the thought process was behind it, but you'll understand. Understand what makes this first opening section really mindless. Because the thing is, they fixed it in the layer missions too, which is funny. Oh yeah, and there's these little UFO guys. They don't hurt you, but they do stun you. Or no, wait, this is... Oh no, wait. They did think ahead on this one. Your first visit... Oh, now I see. They made sure your first visit you couldn't... You had to actually do it properly. Oh no. Because the subsequent visits, So, this platform. These things right here prevent you from basically just sitting on one side and avoiding all this. Which if you actually shoot them with star bits, they explode, which is neat. The thing is, on subsequent visits, they're not here for some reason, so they make the area easier in turn. Which is weird. I mean, it's not even like this hard, like... I'm just standing here menacingly. Okay, point taken. And there's nice little capsules, one up underneath here. Underneath here if you want. Extra star bits, a coin block up there. But what we want... I think we're gonna have to destroy this one first. It's easier just to get rid of these first, if you want. Or you can take the risk and get the other bullet bill. You know, they're not helping my case. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, back to the galaxy. Now the comet is gone. That's the only downside of the comets. They lock you out of the other missions in the galaxy, so it's either you have to play something else or beat the comet. Or you can spend star bits at the Comet Luma.
Yes.
I think there's another mission you can actually do the trick in. Alright, just for fun. That kind of almost got it, I think. Oh! Oh shoot, I almost did! Yeah, so what happens there is that... I think you have to have the glass, like, aligned. but you basically get bounced backwards into the ship and then just go through the geometry like that, and then you just get stuck. Sally just never been able to do it. Anyway, away! Oh. Oops. I may have shaken the Wiimote a little too much there. How many do you need? I think it's 30? Uh, 50? We are gonna have to come back for you, good sir. Because I don't think there's enough in here. Yeah, because I think even if I kicked every enemy in here, there's not enough to go around, sadly. Oh! We might just have barely. I think we actually do. You know what? Sure. Detour time. I might as well get him out of the way now, so when we come back we have the more primary mission. Look at Yoshi! It's a really easy starter to get, but it's actually a fun and interesting one because... So, there is actually, funny enough, a counter to this, and I don't know what I don't believe you get anything, sadly, if you get all the Goombas in just a single thing. But there's a counter that keeps track of how many you bounce on at once. Let's see how many we can get. Ah, damn it. But yeah, it's after about like 5 bounces you start getting 1-ups. They actually did bring this same mechanic back in Galaxy 2, because there is a mission where you can actually find like a set of like Koopa Troopas that are overly large. They don't go in their shell when you bounce on them, so every subsequent bounce you do on them, they actually they do continuously grant you bounces, which in turn, every bounce gives you a 1-up. So you can max out lives really quickly in 2. Or just with that level. And... that was weird. My monitor flipped off for a moment. And it's back. Okay, you know what? Hurry Scurry Galaxy. The Shrinking Satellite. So this is a bit of a race kind of galaxy.
Yes.
The floor falls away when you step on it. Be careful. So we got a case of disappearing platforms. You can only walk on it once before they go away. So... this isn't a hard mission, it's just more like you gotta plan your route, more or less. Or just do that. The funny thing is, they actually reuse this same galaxy a lot later in the game as like a miniature one for Hungry Luma. Like, it's the same exact thing in everything.
Yeah.
But then again, that's not really anything too surprising, because a lot of galaxies later on do often have a similar gimmicks, or even Honey Hive and Maple Leaf Galaxy. Maple Leaf is just Honey Hive mirrored with an autumn theme. I mean, I get the universe is big, and there's chances of things being alike, but guys, come on. All right, no more screw around. In here. Then I believe it was over here. Nope, the other way. Nope, the other way. I swear, my sense of direction's good, guys. Okay, I might not have much sense of direction. Ow. You ever wonder just how much pain that probably causes him just to do that? Like, he's smashing his face into that, like, high speed. So this is a fun and interesting gimmick. Slingshots. I'm surprised they haven't brought this, like, really back in Galaxy 2. But then again, I'm also not surprised at the same time. Oh no. Okay, good. Because I saw down here. Ow. Because I saw this. It's not a bad gimmick in my opinion, it's actually pretty fun. It's just... It has interesting things. Alright, Spider Boss. Oh wait, did Toad actually hit one of the things? So you can shoot the sides of it to just immediately stun it, or you can go straight for the back of it. The entire gimmick's simple when it's flipped over like this. You just gotta hit the glowing spots. And then it brings them back. And now it's a lot more aggressive. Ow. And thank you, Barry Mir. Very cool. I remember that fight usually giving me a lot more trouble back in the day. Because of how, like, awkward the slingshot typically is, but for some reason it feels actually really precise now. Don't know why.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, another hungry Luma. Alright, back to Battle Rock. Breaking into the Battle Rock. We went from storming the fortress to now breaking into the fortress.
Yes.
And this is where the gimmick of bombs come in. Bombs are pretty self-explanatory. You pick them up. They start beeping, and then explode. Which I should note, that explosion is very generous on the size, in most cases. We'll get there. Or maybe we'll be there right now. Because I might as well get out of the way now. Alright, let's do this. Alright, that's all of them. This should be enough. Alright, how many did you need? Should be like 50, right? 30? Oh. Oh boy. So you ever think your life is bad? Just remember this. This man's entire existence was to literally be a trash planet. This planet was just created, and it's already full of trash. This is an ammo depot, not a garbage dump. What do people think? They can just toss their trash here and it'll magically disappear? Hey, we have plenty of bombs. Maybe you could use them to blow up this trash? Yeah, so this is a fun one, and the infamous one. Another infamous one. You have 30 seconds to get all this. Now, the problem that a lot of people have is the fact that the bombs when you throw them often, they don't blow up multiple piles at once. Because despite me saying the blast radius is always generous with them, the time limit's not so nice. Case in point. Woo! Whoa, I knew those bombs would work so well as an industrial strength cleaner. Thanks, I owe you big. I know, take this. I just found it lying around. Maybe it'll help. It was so... So this mission here, it was so fun they made it a second time. And I think on the second one, it's actually a dedicated mission too. But the whole thing is about that dedicated one. As your punishment for not making it through in time, they end up just killing you. Asmongold Galaxy. No, that's this place. This is Asmongold Galaxy. This is just a subsection in his room, his house. But yeah, as one of the punishments for it in the primary one. Ow. In the solo one, they do actually just straight up kill you. Like, they take a life from you if you fail, which is, like, really cruel. This one doesn't do that. And you do have the option to just take the warp pipe and, well, go back to mainland. Gary! There's a bomb! Oh no. I've never had that happen before. Gary, there's a bomb strapped to my chest! And it's gonna explode if you don't take a bath! Ooh, that was scary. As my way of thanking you, I'll help you make a shortcut for you. Transform! And away we go. And I saw something under here. It's more life that we're never going to use. Ow, ow, ow. You know, I may have spoken a little too soon. What's in you? Starbits? More Starbits. And you... money. It's still a shame the coins don't really do much outside of just existing in this game. Because it wasn't until Galaxy 2 they actually made like coin lumas and stuff for things. Alright, this is a fun one. So we got cannons here. And my monitor shut back off again. Weird, but okay. Alright. Let's see if we can do this in like one shot. Yeah! We're speed running Mario Galaxy. This is the slowest speed run in all Galaxy Also, I swear, I always see this thing. It makes me think of that, like, one puzzle rocket from, like, Johnny Bravo. Like, the first thing I thought of when I saw that was literally Johnny Bravo, which is just hilarious to me still.
Oh, yeah.
And off we go. Top Maniac and the Top Man Tribe. Damn, the Top Man Tribe.
Yes.
I'm not going to elaborate further. Got my moles down there. And these... I honestly don't know what the name of these robot guys are. So these guys are pretty easy to take out. You just do that. You can't kill them by normal means, you have to knock them into stuff. Thank you, oh sweet freedom, I shall show you a shortcut as your reward and transform! But those guys you can't take out by normal means. Means it's like you do have to like basically just spin into them first. And my moles, you can't get them by normal means, you need to stun them first. And now for everyone's favorite gimmick in games. Anti-gravity puzzles. Ow. Oh no. Actually, you can get there. This. I remember when I was playing this, I actually managed to somehow get crushed by the compactors. Like, if you're gripping the side and they go down, they actually do fully crush you. Like, they literally just break Mario's hands and now it's like, you actually can't do anything. Which I guess is fair. I mean, he kind of needs those. But yeah, these guys aren't hard to take out. Oh lord, they opened the airlock on me. But if they do collide with you, you do get knocked back and stunned. And, oh, this guy. Luma Lead, Luma Bop. Welcome to the Luma shop. I can sell you something helpful for only 30 star bits. I'm good. I'll just stop by again later. Oh, no, I didn't want to talk to you again, but thank you. These guys are pretty fun, though. If you have just excess star bits, or you just don't want a for a reason, or maybe you need, like, Or maybe you lost the regular mushroom. Then you can just go talk to them and get back. Which, funny thing, this actually happened to me one time when I was playing. The boss fight doesn't lock you into this arena, as like you're not stuck in this arena permanently. You can just very much walk out. Ow. And what do you mean it burns me and not cuts me? I guess it makes sense, but... yeah, the boss arena doesn't lock you in, so if you lose your mushroom, you can actually just go right over that Luma and just pay him 30 star bits, come back in, full health. Like, it's really funny, you can just do that. And these are comments in here, okay. Bowser Star Reactor. The Fiery Stronghold. I always love stages like this. The fourth one I personally love. Ow. You know, it's a good thing they give us an extra life just right here. I could only imagine just playing as Luigi for this too. Because when you're playing as Luigi, the male toad gives you like 20 lives. And the game has out of balance prevention. It saw me having too much fun. Oh my god, what happens if you... why am I struggling with this so much? I find it ironic, it's like, it's not even just like the hard stuff is killing me. It's just me being dumb. Because I like to just experiment with stuff. Or just see like other little secrets I might miss like years and years ago. Because they tend to hide things like really well in areas, which is fun. Ah, there he is. And for some reason he can shoot meteors. Bowser, my man, you might want to get that checked out. You finally made it. Just in time for me to stomp you into space bits. So gimmick with this. He's gonna jump in the air, smash down, get him to hit the blue things, and then smack him. Also, can I just say the music in his fights, like, like the boss fight, like the Bowser fights are always just in this game aren't really anything major, sadly, because this is all they really amount to, every single one of them. But the music is... I love how it even picks up more when he's like on fire too. Like it starts adding vocals into the track. And goodbye. What? How? Foolish Mario, my plan is too far along now. You really think you can stop me? Before we go, a small little neat detail that you typically miss. The reactor up there, if we can actually see it, it actually is darkened now, because the Grand Star is no longer in it. You see it better at like the end of the game when you're on the final one. But they actually do darken when the Grand Star is no longer in there. It's a nice little detail, I like it. But now... it's green! You've discovered a new galaxy. And... Yep. You've rescued another Grand Star. And the power has returned to another dome in the back of the observatory. But I still don't think we have the star power we need to fly the observatory through the universe. The villain who kidnapped your special one took her far from here, to the center of the universe. Once our star power is restored, the observatory will be able to go there. Then you can reunite with your special one. And... oh boy! I see that comment over there. Before we go to the kitchen, I see a very special comment. One that I really do not like very much. Daredevil comments. This is probably one of the easier of the Daredevils, which is nice. But Daredevils don't just also mean like making it through like boss fights with one hit. It can also amount to as well doing an entire stage with only one hit. Look at this. You have no padding for this, and the Luma's not even here. So we're gonna take this slowly. And doing the thing. Ow. You know, that's the first time I think he's actually crushed me. And thank you, battery meter. Very cool. Oh yeah! Yeah, I forgot that detail too. Can I stop doing that, please? So I forgot that detail too. When Mario gets electrocuted to death, it's brutal. Like he just turns into a skeleton. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense for the how the animation looks and stuff, but it's like, this is probably the most brutal they've been with, like, Mario dying. Alright, for real this time. There we go. Daredevils aren't too bad, except for one. We'll get there.
Oh, yeah.
They are also pretty infrequent one too, which is good. And you can read a new chapter in Rosalina's library. But first, what do you also have? Hey you! Yeah, you! Got any tasty Starbits? Alright, how many you need? 400. Well, it's convenient I have so many. That's it, I'm stuffed. Here we go! Sling Pod Galaxy. I'm trying to remember what the gimmick of this one is. A very sticky situation. Oh. Remember how I said I was actually enjoying, like, the sling, the web sling stuff? I now see where the issue in what I just said is going to come into play. Also, you can get Starbits from a really good range. Yeah, so this galaxy, use the sling pods to get across. But unlike before, where you had more safety nets, you have to be a little more precise. Oh, and you also can't pull back too far, else, yes, the cannonballs behind you will hit you. Oh lord, this is gonna be a problem. At least the Starbits don't reset, so that means you can get infinite lives, and this is a good place to grind Starbits out too. Because it does actually offer a really good amount, and... No. Why do I keep pulling so much to the right? Sound like I'm trying to drive a car. It's great on gas, but it pulls a little bit to the right. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Wait for it. Now. How to drive a car tree. No. This is probably the easier part of it, though. Now you can just use, like, the sling stars to get around. But that's why I mean, like, it's an easy, like, just mission just to grind star bits in. Because you can just use the sling stars. Because if you just constantly die, the star bits respawn, like, everything comes back. So if you ever... And they have infinite 1-ups here, too. Like, the 1-ups always come back, too. That's the other thing. Now that matters, because you get an extra life every time you get 50 of them. So... Trying to get this right. And now for the best part. Right, come on. There we go. It's not a bad mission, it's a nice short one. Again, it's a good money mission. Where if you just, like, shoot, like, that was just 200 star bits right there. Let's ignore the comments in the fountain for a bit. Let's go back to the observatory. Because here is the kitchen. We have discovered an enemy base in the region. We can only hope they're not misusing the power. Yeah, we have so many stars. We already have the... Yeah, we can already go there. And you, however... I think it's time we saw someone that Nintendo finally remembered. Luigi and the Haunted Mansion. Didn't you already get your chance like 5 years ago? I love playing this as... This actually does have fun interactions too if you play as Luigi in this, where he actually has unique dialogue. Seeing two of him. These are Pumpkin Goombas. They don't really do much except just they drop fire and they take an extra hit. And that's a great way to use the star, basically, just that. Don't believe you can do anything with that currently. What's over here? The ghosts hate the light. Good to know, Toad. They also hate stars, too. The easiest way to take them out is just ground pound. Or you can do the fun thing and do the super ground pound. but you have to be careful because they do drop fire below them. And little secret area. Oh wait. Yes, thank you, Wiimote. Money. A neat little secret area. It doesn't really have much to it. It's nice that it's there. Imagine if the black hole was still in front of the star when you slung through it. Oh boy, it's him! Funny thing is, you can keep doing this. I'm 27, almost 27. Super Mario Galaxy. No. Or everyone's favorite, you are Mr. Gay. Transform into Boo Mario, shake to vanish. I don't understand. I don't think when I was actually younger, I never realized with a Boo Mario you can actually float, and can I don't think you can. I couldn't grab the life, or I kept missing it. I mean, I guess that would be counterproductive, though. So here's a fun interaction with Boo Mario as well. If Boos see you as a ghost, they're actually attracted to you. It's the stash. They like the stash. If you try to interact with Luigi, he's scared of you. Naturally. Bro, you finally came. I got lost with the toads. It was terrible. But I found a power star, so that makes up for it, right? You know what? I'll spare you in Mario Party next time. Now let's go home. I always love the little extra thing where he's like, with me, Luigi. When you actually do missions with him.
Look,
Welcome back.
look.
I can see your brother from here. If you ask him, I bet he'll help you search for power stars. And I'm sure he has a lot to tell you. You should go speak with him over there by the garage. Low poly Luigi. I want to see this. Like, does that actually... He does actually look a little bit lower poly. Kind of, yeah. I never actually just pay attention to it, that's why. Oh no. You can't fall off the edge. Alright, next galaxy. Let's... Actually... I'm feeling tropical. Because I wanted to get Luigi out of the way so that way missions with him start appearing. The Sunken Treasure. This is Beach Bowl Galaxy. Personally, I love the tropical galaxies in this game a lot. Especially this one is nice, but the other one I absolutely love. The students are distracted by the sparklies. And this is also the galaxy that teaches you more mechanics. So fun fact about what makes these missions a little harder, aside from the fact the controls are inverted. Which just feels really awkward for me to use. What makes these missions a lot harder for Luigi, funny enough, is, you can see I'm spinning constantly, but nothing happens with the air. When you're playing as Luigi, he loses air every time he spins. So, Mario just kind of constantly always swims fine. Luigi, on the other hand, you have more limited oxygen in these kind of levels, which it's not a big deal. It's just a notable difference that makes him a little more challenging outside of his poor traction. But he has a lot of other benefits that make up for it, such as the increased jump height. And the bigger hitbox too, to some extent, because on some stars you can actually just bypass the entire thing without having to do the mission. Because he can just spin on top of it and then just collect stars through that. Alright, we got Puzzle Room. To some extent. Makes this a puzzle room is because... I wish I didn't do that. Every brick block that remains turns into star bits. There are 5 shinies. Well, we better find them. But first, I need a Koopa shell. And now I forgot where the Koopa shell is. I swear there's supposed to be like one down below here. Somewhere in the ocean. And the nice thing is too, you can ground pound to make life a little easier. To just get like more traction. What's the shell, though? And I'm also pretty sure, too, if I remember correctly, you can, in fact, swim outside of the bowl. Like, if you get too close to the edge, you can, in fact, just swim out by accident. Which is both funny and scary. Huh. I guess this is just not that mission that has one of the shells in it yet. Music time! I forgot which one that's from. I think that's Mario 3? But this is another one of those missions in a case where Luigi just makes it easier just to bypass everything. Because his jump's so highly increased, he can just naturally make this. However... Oh. Okay, maybe I can't make this one.
Oh, yeah.
A new chapter has been added, and another hungry Lumas appear. Alright, this next mission's a little more on the quicker side, and it's actually a little fun. Passing the swim test. Mario again his sea legs.
Yes. Whee! Woohoo! Yeah.
This one I remember being just really, really simple. And... oh wait, do I actually have to talk to them first before they actually give it? Before they actually have it? You here, take the swimming test? School's final swim test? In this test, you must collect shells in the ocean. If you bring me the gold shell, it's an automatic A for you. So the goal is to get shells in the ocean, but we want the gold one to immediately pass. So how do we get the... so how we get... the only way we can, by stealing it. So Koopa shells make it so that you basically have better swim controls. And these control like a dream. They're smooth. The light in front actually does stop boos. And it even has brake lights. If you hit the crouch button. I don't know why, but it just does. And you also launch out water too, which is fun. Amazing! I didn't think you'd actually be able to bring it back. Well then, here's your big gold medal for you. Nice job on the test, but are you even one of my students? Let's get out of here!
Woohoo! Yeah.
If anybody asks my name is Marco. We can't let him know the secret. The secret undersea cabin. So this is where shells get used a little more noticeably. Pardon me, I need this. Alright, let's see. I wonder what's in these, though. I love how the shells just have actual brake lights to them. Like, it's one of those weird... Like, it's just one of those small details that makes not a whole lot of sense, but they also raises more questions to me about how these work in the Mario universe. Now that we have more shells, I want to do something funny. I don't remember if there's anything special you get for taking these guys out. I think it's just star bits. I do remember something else, too, we can use a shell on. There's a chest on the land. Oh no, this one gives you a 1-up. Nice. Game? I think we're gonna drown. Oh no! My nunchuck decided it wanted to stop working there for a moment. I'm gonna have to get a new nunchuck after a day now. Maybe a new Wiimote too. Because the problem with this mode as well, this isn't Motion Plus, this is just standard, so... I can't do any, like, other fancy games that used it. But if I remember, on one of the missions, we have a chest here. Because doing the main quest... No, we're not doing the main quest. We're doing the side quests. And that side quest is the quest for Cam's nunchuck. So we got Cataquax here back from Sunshine for a special job. I'm surprised they don't have the red variants in this game. The ones that actually hurt you when they do it. Or didn't give them like secondary purposes. But now, the first appearance of this. You transformed into Ice Mario! Shake the Wiimote to skate, you can walk on water too! So you're not supposed to really get this till a lot later. Later, if you actually don't play the missions in order. But yes, this is Ice Mario. And the first appearance of him at that. This was before they turned the ice flower into an actual power-up. Power-up in the games itself, where you actually shot like ice balls and stuff. Here it's just more of a limited time power of just create platforms and scan water, which I personally love this. Like being able to do this. And if you actually hold C down, you can skate backwards too, which is fun. Oh no. So gimmick with this area is we gotta guide this Cataquac across the platforms before they disappear or break, and can you stop that, please? I actually never knew you're invincible to these. Oh, you're Ice Mario. That's actually new to me. I just assumed you took damage. But no, you're completely invincible. I never knew that.
Oh, yeah.
What's over here? Buoy base? We'll juggle you in a moment. Alright, now do the mission for real. Alright, let's see, grab you. And into the secret cave. So, this is a bit of an easy and simple mission, to say the least. You can actually take a lot of shortcuts with it, which is really neat, if you know where to position jump. I say this, I'm going to proceed to do it, and probably screw up massively. I don't know if it's possible to, like, just beat this, like, really quickly with Luigi. I'm pretty sure it is. It's not a majorly hard mission, but they do bring this back as one of the fast foe comets, the yellow ones. That's where it becomes the challenge becomes a lot more apparent.
Oh, yeah.
Which, what do you bet the chances are going to be? It's going to be right there when we go back in. Oh, surprisingly no. And I'm also going to need new batteries. Through the poison swamp. This is another one of the gimmicks that most people probably didn't buy with as much still, but it's not too terrible. So this one, oh, hey, before you write any bubbles, let yours truly Philboard bend your ear for a sec. You can move around in bubble by holding down the A button, but do it while your cursor is blowing the bubble. If you go too far to one side, use cursor blow to the other side. Congratulations, guys! We got the blowing apparatus. We got the blowing gimmick for Nintendo, but yes. But yes, the gimmick is you can use the cursor, move yourself around, and falling into the swamp is instant death. The bubble's not as fragile as you think it is, though. Like, the propellers don't pop it here. It's the mines that do. And I don't believe... If I have star bits, I'll see if I can test it. Also, shaking the Wiimote will also pop the bubble, so try not to do any erratic movement. Or the nunchuck too, because you can use that as an alternative. I think that forms like a yin-yang symbol. Nope, you can't launch starbits either while you're in the bubble, so they thought ahead. They made sure you couldn't just undo the level. Alright, let's see. This one I never actually minded, like, too much. Like, they do use it often in things. I personally like this gimmick, it's fun. Ow. It's one of the more straightforward levels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alright. And... Sure. It's one mission. And it immediately puts you on the platform. You don't have to play through the whole thing. Fast foes on the Cyclone Stone. Yeah, so you see how much quicker they're going now? I don't know what the multiplier of fast foe is, but I only take a guess it doubles their speed. But that also means, too, all platforms as well are doubled in speed. Oh no. Yeah, so the timing's a little different. So, I don't think we can take the shortcut this time. Or any major ones, I should say. It's also an important thing to know too, just like what I said before where it's like Mario can get his hand crushed by being on a certain platform, like gripping the platform, and something comes by and crushes him. The same thing can happen here if your toe is just barely under anything, any of them when they come down, he gets crushed. So it's advised to either be in one of the spots where you can be safe, or on the platform they can't jump to. You will suffer deaths from it. I've done it a lot. Buoy base. It looks like a giant Pokeball. This mission, so, I have a fun confession with this mission. I don't think I ever actually did this mission the right way the first time. So the entire gimmick is you're supposed to, like, go up there and stuff. And my immediate reaction was, how do I get up there on that platform? Like, I didn't know for the longest time. You're supposed to destroy this. But my 10-year-old self saw the pipe over here. And immediately went straight away like, oh wait, I get what I'm supposed to do, go to the pipe. And then this is the way you complete the mission. The answer is no. This is the secret. Which, please don't let me fall back in, because then we have to swim the rest of the way back up. This is a special one. It's green! Green!
Oh, yeah.
This was the secret. You rescued a green power star. These stars have a special power. Ask the Green Luma about them. After all, they will transform into green power stars someday. Yep. Like most other people, that's probably what you did first. Maybe, I don't know. And this is basically the most iconic green star. That's usually your first one. The other two are hidden away. But I never knew for the longest time how to get the original power star in this. I don't know why. I just never thought like in the introduction there, you're supposed to destroy that. Oh yeah, and we got bloopers here too. And a battery mirror that needs changing. Inverted controls, why? I think the swimming controls are fine, but the inversion really throws me off. Especially when the camera is switching angles. This is one of the more fun areas I find. I actually like this mission when I figured out finally and start playing it normal. Scaling the fortress is really nice. But just like I said before, when you play as Luigi, you can break basically this entire place in half. But the question is, can we do the same with Mario? And probably. If I can get this right. We get over here. Yeah! Entire section skipped. I don't even think you need Luigi to get up here either, which is funny. Or you don't need like the switch or anything with Luigi. Another point to the green one. So that's another fun fact here. Or, oh no wait, not with this one. Or maybe actually, because I forgot if you can actually just like barely get the gravity to pull you with him if you get high enough. And now it's a Pokeball. It's the new Pokemon, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, back to Hunt Mansion. A very spooky sprint. Oh yeah, this one. This is actually a fun one. I actually enjoy this one a bit. So instead of bringing back Koopa the Quick, we got a Boo instead now. Or maybe this is Koopa the Quick Spirit. But actually, in reality, we have another secret. This is a fun one and interesting gimmick. Floor only appears under us. The floor is only there moving. Oh, that's how you get this. I always wondered how you got these here. I didn't realize this moved. I personally like this gimmick, and I did really enjoy when they brought a similar one back in Galaxy 2. I think it was called like Matter Splatter, where whenever where like droplets would drop to the area and stuff, and then it would reveal like more and more of the place. Actually, now that I think about more, this entire gimmick even got repurposed into Yoshi in the form of the gold bulb. Except that one you had a little more control over. It was just the catch was you had limited time with him, so you had to keep getting fruits to keep it up. This one's just auto-scrolling. Which isn't bad, I mean, it's straightforward. It's a neat little side mission, nothing too major.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's Matter Splatter. Did they just reuse the name then? Yeah, that's probably a case. They just reused the name. Alright, now for real. Seizure-inducing Mario! I wonder what's under here. If anything. This feels like there would be a secret hidden here. So you're after it too. Well, you'll have to race me for it. Here we go. I like when they recontextualize Mario enemies as like just rivals in a sense. Like Koopa the Quick was always a fun one. I don't know why there's floating meat in space, but who am I to judge? Actually, what would Ghost even do with this? They don't eat. There's also little shortcuts along the way too. And I've never actually grabbed onto that before. I might actually lose. Oh no. Oh yeah, huh. Yeah, we're just, you know what, we're just gonna take the dive. Yeah, we're after it too. I do enjoy that they do actually reuse this guy multiple times, and I think even Galaxy 2 they did as well. For like a certain other race, like it wasn't with Polestars. I know in this game they did 2 with him. They did one where they did one in particular where you're Boo, where you're also Boo. Alright, let's see. Let's go for the shortcut. Yeah, you skip a chunk of the map taking that. I also like how the music changes for this mission. 57 seconds, huh? Well, I promise. So take this star. Go on. Take it and go. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we got one more galaxy in the mansion. Beware of Boulder, guys. Oh, yeah. Remember I said there's a really annoying Daredevil mission? Well, we get to see the boss of it now.
Yes. Yeah.
And are you a hidden star as well? Yes. Probably one of the few areas you can actually get a consistent, like, just free star. I know in Galaxy 2 they actually did use stars a lot more, which I really enjoy. Like the romp missions especially. So these are Bombus. Yeah, you can see why they're called that. You grab their tongue, they spin around, and then they explode. But the thing is to keep in mind with them, you can't hold them forever. They will eventually start blinking. And when that happens, there is the chance they can easily just explode on you. So they're very much... Be careful. Careful, Amy. Though a fun gimmick with them is you can actually grab multiple as well, which is neat. Oh. I thought it was gonna move over. Game? Please? I don't know what Ghosts do with a supermassive bouncy ball in the center of the planet, but I'm not going to judge. We're not supermassive bouncy ball, a squish ball, I mean. You know what? I'll take you up on that offer. I don't trust myself enough. Alright, Bouldergeist. So, the gimmick with him is simple. He launches rocks at you. The black-colored ones are Bombus. The gray ones do nothing, for the most part. And he has several other attacks like the pillars. The gold ones drop coins, so you can actually get health off him, which is nice. And then, when the boulders get destroyed, he goes into ghostly form and you smack his uvula. But now he has hands! And they're rated E for everyone! This what makes it a little more difficult is the fact that the hands will block your Bombus, so it's like you have to basically either get like just like that where he has them both up. You know, it scares me how easy I make it look, because that makes me fear for the Daredevil comment now. So you can either try and attack him when his hands go up and then just smack him twice, or you can destroy one of the hands to get a clearer shot to his side.
Yeah.
The catch is the hand does eventually come back, so you have to be quicker. It's a... The game heard me. I had to open my mouth. Poltergeist Daredevil Run. Yep. Now let's do that entire mission again, but not get hit. I always thought this was like one of the more like rougher ones, because I think he's also a lot more aggressive. Maybe I don't... At least I always thought he was. I always did like the gimmick of the bomb moves, though. It's a shame they've never really used these in other Mario games. I know they only really work in Galaxy because the spin. Because that's how their whole gimmick is, and... Well, bombs are basically the same thing, just these are the Boo variant. Oh no. Yeah, you can also use one of the bomb boos to stop his attack. And he punched him. He punched the Boo out of existence. I didn't even know he could do that. It's not that bad when you figure out how this guy works. It's not bad, it's just he does get really difficult at points. Depending on who you ask. Usually I always struggle with this, but well, okay then. First try. Yeah, I have no words. That usually gives me a lot more trouble than I remember is the problem, so that's why I'm just like kind of in more hysteria, like, huh. I always remember like people having troubles with that one too, funny enough. Alright, let's go beat up a child. This sinking the airships. Finally, content. Just put that in the out of context cam folder. Oh boy, my favorite gimmick, cannons. However, they do give you more leeway with this one. Oh yeah, this is funny. So while you're in here, the bullet bills actually do lock onto you. Don't make the same mistake I made long time ago and not realizing if you actually shoot and the bullet bills are locked onto you, they will actually hit you as you're trying to fly out. Mario, you finally made it! I was starting to get worried. We don't have enough star bits, do we? Nope. Well, you know what? We'll live. Also, the homing ground pound's just really good to use. Oh no! Projectile. Ow. Okay. I take it back, I take it back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You just don't give up. Fine, then I guess I'll just whoop you myself. You want this grand star so bad, you're gonna have to take it from me. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Hang on. There you go. Just can hear Johnny Depp just screaming in the distance, "Stop blowing holes in my ship." I hear a Magic Koopa nearby too, and it's like, where are they? Oh, there they are. Ow. Okay. That's not good. Wow, that's starting to hurt a lot more than I thought it would. You, sir, are annoying. Oh, that was sick! I've never seen that before. Where you have two Koopa shells like active at once and spin them both. They just like magnetize to you when you have a free hand. That was sick. Oh, that's a lot of bullet bills. Friendly fire will be tolerated. Ow. Alright, Junior. It's time to go bed. It's a school night. You think Bowser actually does have like Bowser Jr. is actually enrolled in school? Like Bowser is just known to be a good parent to begin with. So you actually think like Junior's enrolled in school and stuff and he actually has him like have a bedtime and all that? And now it's turquoise. The galaxy is complete. And new galaxies have been discovered. Yes, all of them. And new chapters been added.
Ma,
Thanks to you and your friends, all of the domes on the lower level are working again. Once the engine room on the upper level has power, the whole observatory will be working. Then the Comet Observatory will fly as a starship once again. and you'll be able to fly to your special one in the center of the universe. And this time we are going to save. It's honestly just a blast coming back to this. And I think Mailtoad. Oh, you don't have anything yet. Mr. Mario! Mailtoad here! Just you wait till my next mail delivery. Damn. He like me for real, for real. But I do think this is personally a good place to end it for a day. For a day instead. Because we got the first 40 stars out of the 120 that we're probably going to be getting playing this game, so you know, it'd be nice if my stuff actually worked. Whatever the case is here. I think we're gonna end it off here for a night. Thank you all for coming out here. And the battery here wanted to say something before we left. Thank you all for joining me on Single Player Sunday. We'll continue searching the galaxies again next week. And I'll see you tomorrow for Multiplayer Monday.